What up, guys? It's another video, man. Just checking in real quick on y'all. Gonna switch it up, do things a little different today. Give y'all another little taste of my life and what I like to do. Basically gonna be doing a little bit of car work right now, something I ain't never done before. I'm gonna be basically flushing my transmission fluid because of course my engine, of course let me show y'all my 2016. Matter of fact, it's a 17 Lexus Coupe ES. Show y'all this baby right here. Yeah. Gold edition. Yeah. What you know about that there? See, don't look at that. Yeah. 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 Yeah, baby. It's that new Lexus. Y'all don't know about that there. But anywho, yeah, I just got this little whip right here. So I think the person before me never really did any real maintenance on it. So we're going to get the job done right now. So what you're going to need for this job, of course, it's a 3800. See right there. Bam, bam. 3800 series. What you need for this job, real simple. You better have you a jack. You ain't going nowhere. Got a standard jack, safe spot. None of your wheels should be off the ground. Shouldn't be able to move it. I already got it lifted up, just enough. Not too much, just enough. You're gonna need you one of these little deals. Socket wrenches. The size on there, I believe, is a 10. Yeah, size 10. Give y'all a little look underneath the hood and what I'm about to do here. Standard oil pan. Actually, no, that's not an oil pan, but I'm gonna use that as an oil pan today. Show y'all what's going on up under here. Oh, see, I'm breaking stuff already. I don't know if y'all can see what's going on, but up under here, this guy, right here, this guy has about 12 bolts. I don't know if y'all can really see. See if I can get up in there. Right in there, yeah. Those bolts right there, it's about 12 of them. You gotta loosen them and get up in there. Now what's in there is a filter. That filter gotta get changed out. How I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna loosen one side at a time. Probably do like this side, loosen that one up, then move over here. But eventually I'm gonna drain it probably from right here or over here, wherever it's easier to get to. You see that guy right there? You see that guy moving? It's my feline right there. Here he comes. That's the killer. He will kill your birds. I'm not playing with you. He will kill and eat all your birds. You got some bird problems? Holla at my dude Boosh. He's so gangster. He took his own tag off, his own collar off. But anyways, y'all know I just got off work. You know I've been at work all night. I work graveyard. I got off work. I had to do this though. I had a motivation to do this. Anywho. Getting back to this whip. Oh yeah, and don't trip. If you've never done this before, don't worry. I ain't never done this before either. But I'm going to be successful with this. So, yeah, like I said, loosen one side up, let the oil drain out. Once all the oil's out, or most of it, hey, I'm dirty. Once all that is done, move the oil to the side. I'm going to pull that filter out, put the new one in. If I have any trouble, I'll be sure to update y'all. But I'm going to go ahead and turn this thing off because I ain't got no stand or nothing. I'm gonna turn this thing off and let y'all know how this go in a hot minute. Go.
Came from hard times like I represent them. Playing none, but I killed y'all for fun. And I know the angels on the day the sun came up. Say who popped around here, bet my name came up. I change up, never. My paintbrush clever. I tell the world I love it. My people is the subject. Aaron Douglas, the day the sun came up. Say who popped around here, bet my name came up. I change up, never. My paintbrush clever. I tell the world I love it. My people is the
What up, guys? Just a quick update in terms of how this thing is going. So far so good. Really can't complain. But just to show you guys, essentially, I got all the oil out, and that was the part that was kind of tricky. I didn't anticipate that much oil, but there was a lot of oil in that thing, so a little bit spilled, but it's cool. That's why they got the sand gravel. You can buy the AutoZone, get all that stuff up real easy. So anyways, this is the top or the lid of my oil pan. See here, this silvery looking stuff is all sediment. You see my oil is looking pretty dark, pretty black there. It's supposed to be clearish and reddish, so definitely needed changing. This is what's left. My old gasket, my old filter. It broke when I pulled it off, which was not a big deal. You know, I was able to get it out. And here's my new filter. fresh from AutoZone. It's gonna just pop in. You can see the this part just pops in like that. Real easy, real smooth. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this thing in, reinstall it, and I'll give you guys an update when I'm done. Go. All right, guys, I am completely done with the work aspect of this job. Went ahead and installed the filter, put back on the gasket, and then of course got all my screws in and tightened everything up, and everything's good to go. Last thing I have to do is my transmission is back here, so the last thing I'm going to need to do is go ahead and fill up my transmission. For those of you guys who've never seen it before, it looks like that. There's a minimum. Oh, you hear that bullshit? Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo this now. That California shit right here. Somebody done stole a basket. All right, guys, finally done. I went ahead and reinstalled or installed the brand new filter, placed the drain back up, screwed all the bolts in, and got everything nice and tight. So just a real quick recap of the oil that I use. You guys want to see what I'm doing? I wanted to go full Syntec, but the Syntec bottles were like $9 a bottle. I needed like 6.5 or 7.5, so I went ahead and just got this. It was a synthetic blend for GMs. But actually, you know, I guess I'm using the wrong oil since I got that Lexus, right? Ah, yeah. Anyways, and then of course this guy right here, transmission stop, slip, and leak repair. Didn't have a leak, but my transmission was, I don't want to say it was slipping, but I did feel a little bit of play there, so I wanted to, you know, get something that was going to help. In terms of things, looking back, just to give you guys I guess you could say a heads up on things that you guys could do to save you a little bit of time and make your job easier. I would definitely recommend getting an extension. That's the one thing I didn't have. I just had the actual, you know, nut that goes in the 10mm nut or socket, whatever you want to call it. So the extension would have made my job a little bit easier. Also, too, what will actually come in handy if you really want to save time, which is what I went ahead and got. The handy dandy drill will definitely make your life easier. Definitely get like some gasket sealant, not a sealant, but like a gel to help you when you're installing the gasket, to help the gasket stay in place. It'll save you a little bit of time. Here's my oil, that old oil. There's a lot in there, man. I didn't think it was going to be that much, but there was. And so that's another thing to look out for. There's going to be a lot of oil when you guys do the change. But other than that, that's all I got to say, man. This was a great experiment in terms of time. You know, minus the video and all that stuff, I could have got this thing done, I would say, in about an hour 30 minutes max. Right now it took me about 2 hours to do it, which for my first time is not bad, but like I said, I was going to be successful at it. If I knew what I was doing exactly, I probably could have shaved off another 20 minutes or so. But nonetheless, it went well. I'm just going to go ahead and top off my oil. For those of y'all who don't know or who do know, here's my transmission dib. You're supposed to, you know, of course, warm your car up, start your car, and get it between that mark where it says add. I don't know if you can see that. Add, and then over here is max. So it needs to be somewhere in between there. Simple, easy. That's all I got for y'all, man. It's P-Mo checking in. I had to switch it up and do something a little different this time around. But go ahead, like the page, like the video, leave your comments below. Feel free to subscribe, and I'll be back at y'all later on. Go.